Hi, Dr. Pelto here. I want to go over a little tip here about using the new feature on Gmail to follow up with patients. This is an example of a test patient here, Amy Test, that we have in the office. And what I typically would do with this patient, for example, if they were coming in and I wanted to check up on them in a couple of weeks, there's a couple ways of doing this. In the past, I used to send myself an email that would send it back to me in 2 weeks, or I would ask a staff to do it. It kind of gets lost. So what I found that works best these days is using this new feature on Gmail. So let me show you this as a way to follow up with patients. I open up their patient chart. I find their email. I click copy. And then I have this little compose button. This is something that you can do if you have a Gmail account. It's a way you just compose an email by clicking it. You don't have to open up your Gmail, and basically you can do it just on any patient. So what it would do, it would open up the Gmail account right here, and just this little composed letter, this message. So I put the test here and I say, hello. Just checking up. And so I would typically do this. Let's say I'm going to see them in 6 weeks and I want to see how they're doing in a couple of weeks on whatever condition it might be. Just checking up on you after the cortisone injection. Wanted to see how you are feeling. Sincerely, Dr. Pelto. So when I put it in this, and so based on their email, you can put their name. Hello, Amy. And when they send back to me, I can look up the email if I don't exactly remember who it is. And that's how I can look it up. And then when I hit send, instead of hitting the normal send button right here, there's this new feature. It says more send options. It's called schedule to send. It's kind of a neat function. And so I can choose to do this tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, Monday morning, or I can pick a time, let's say a couple weeks from now, and I can pick the time and it'll schedule send. And when I hit schedule send, what's going to happen is that it's going to send it at that specific time. So that's what it's about. That's how it works. So that's a new tip to follow up with patients using the schedule send button. It's a function of Gmail. I do this and then it sends it to them and then they usually send me an email back. The only drawback, I guess, would be is it's not like in your portal where it's not documented in your system, but I usually use this for little things. If there's a long conversation, I'll take that conversation, copy it, and paste it into my portal, and I make a message there and I respond to the patient that way. But it's an easy way to follow up at a designated period of time. Great, thanks.